Want to be very brief and effective today. I guess that we should probably start with sharing very briefly our latest news with you, and during this while, please ask your questions. Sure, babe. Yeah, Chapati is our dog, and at times, of course, she feels our mood. As for me, this. Please, baby.
Yeah, proceed, please. Proceed.
As for me, this week wasn't very happy. For Eugene, the same, because during this time we had lots of shellings and lots of alerts. Luckily, we didn't hear explosions here in our place, but still, each time you get this alert that a missile is heading somewhere in Ukraine, you cannot keep calm, because you never know where it is heading. You're afraid about your friends, you're afraid about your family. Okay, yeah.
As you see, yeah.
Oh, Chappy. We will need to find a solution for that, and as for now, I don't...
I think she's gonna calm down in a few weeks. Probably it's because of her hormones.
Sure. Babe.
But she definitely doesn't like it.
Should we give her a treat? The new one.
The treat, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
maybe.
With the treat,
Yeah, at
she'll.
least we will have a few more minutes. Sorry. Yeah, so lots of shellings during the last week. These bastards destroyed many different things in Ukraine, but they also destroyed quite a lot of gasoline reservoirs. Yeah. So they want our crisis to become even heavier. So they continue to behave either as parasites who steal our products, who steal our wheat and then use it on their own or sell it, or they just behave as pests who think that, okay, if we cannot take that with force, we will just destroy that and nobody will have that. So they want Ukraine to have nothing. What also happened is that a few of our friends, the guys with whom we studied in the university, they at first joined the territorial defense, but now as the war is still going on and we have not that many warriors, these guys were relocated to the front, to very hot spots like near Kharkiv, and of course it's very stressful when you know how kind and how emotional are those guys, but now they have to fight. It's very, very sensitive moment. What else? So of course, yeah, as I've told, the mood wasn't perfect all this while, and we still see no end to the war. Even worse, a few days ago, one of the experts in the question, he assumed that Russians may try again to take Kiev, so it's possible that they can send new troops from Belarus to take Kiev. And of course I'm not ready for that, because I don't want to leave our home again. But if we will see that the situation is getting worse, we will probably have to, because when when their troops enter the cities, it's totally unsafe. It's no questions about that. What else? I'm still working on the new strategy of Chapati's Instagram. I want our content to become better, to bring more value for you, and for all the rest people who follow Chapati's journeys. Unfortunately, now these are not traveling journeys, but still kind of a journey. So I'm still
of our lives.
Yeah, journey of our lives. So we are still working on that. Hope that probably by the end of the next week I will be almost ready with at least a new concept, and I will surely share it with everyone who would ask, and of course with our patrons. We are still so thankful to you guys for supporting us, because unfortunately we're still in great debts. It's still kind of impossible for us to find work. But one more news is that of course Eugene is still working on the project with model houses, but he also he made a request. Maybe you know there is an online platform for education, one of the most popular, called Coursera. Some of their courses are free, some of their courses you have to pay money. And he found a great course on targeting. It's when you make
It's actually
advertising
on
in
social media marketing.
Yeah,
It's
social
more
media
broad.
marketing. And this course was not free. It was kind of expensive one, 6 months. But it's approved by Facebook. So Facebook on itself gives a certificate. So it's the best probably course in the world on
It's actually
targeting.
Facebook own course.
Yeah. So he applied for
Financially?
financial aid, and Coursera approved. So he's going to listen to this course absolutely for free. And in 6 months, he's going to be a targeting specialist.
Social media marketer. Oh, it's more broad.
Yeah.
It's not about targeting only.
Yeah, it's not only about targeting, but what is important is I've already told you that finding a job as a marketologist is now extremely, like even impossible, because Eugene used to work on rebrandings, which is now not the case of Ukraine. Plus, he cannot find work in other countries, because to be this kind of marketologist, you need to know the country, the people, the context, yeah. While being a social media marketologist and targetologist will help him to find a job probably anywhere in the world. So even the question of language is not that important, because there is lots of numbers and so on. Yeah, so here are the good news of ours. And I guess that I will check the questions and you can tell anything else.
So right now I will start to learn social media marketing and study at this Coursera course. It will take me a few hours each day for 6 months, because actually it's a series of courses with different topics, starting from very basics and then harder and harder. And I do want to get this certification, as it could definitely help to find a job and to have this job online, which is much more better for future ourselves, for our travels, or even for relocation, if we, not if, but when we will manage to go to Spain for a while. Hopefully it will help me, this knowledge and this experience and this certificate, to find work over there or to have it remotely before that. So finger crossed, I'm sure I will do everything needed to get this certificate and the knowledge needed for this job.
Guys, hello to everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for all your comments. Jessica just wrote that you could probably work from home too. Yes, and it's very important because this type of job will let Eugene work, as I've told, for any country even, yeah, because you shouldn't be there offline. You can be online. So what else? Hi to Chapati and love from India, of course. Love to India. And girls wrote that during the last weeks, the coverage of the news about Ukraine started to shorten very much in UK and in the
decreased
US.
everywhere, and even Ukrainian President Zelensky, he told that he feels that people are getting tired of war. And many more world leaders do think that this will last for many months or even years. So this will last, and we need to learn how to live in this new reality.
Yeah, Jackie just wrote, I'm proud of you, boss, for perceiving and even trying new things and growing during this very hard time. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, I guess just months ago we didn't even know how to live with that, but now we do our best to adapt, because we understand that the only way is to adapt to this new life and to try something new, because old things don't work anymore. You need to start learning how to live again. Yeah, so it's actually the only way for us now. So we do our best. We try to do something new and hope that.
I love how Matt, of course, comments that God bless you.
Yes, I do.
It always put a smile on my face. And June wrote that they say people get less interested as energy prices, etc. go up. Of course, everybody pays the price for that. Of course, people from Western countries and actually all over the world, and also people from poor countries, which will have a deficit of food, and some kind of starvation could go on in the world, which is very pity, because we have so many grain. We have 25 million tons laying in Ukraine, waiting to be dispatched to the whole world, but our ports are blocked, and hopefully
these bastards don't want the world to receive this food and don't want Ukraine to receive any money. So of course this will also influence our economy very badly.
Yeah, but hopefully Western countries, European countries will find the way how to actually export everything from Ukraine to other countries via Romania, via Poland. So it's gonna be road.
But still the prices will get higher because the logistics is...
Anyway. And of course logistics, of course gasoline, everything connected to Russian resources, it's getting higher. And especially in Ukraine, believe us.
Yes.
The price for gasoline was
we used to have the cheapest gasoline in
not
Europe.
The cheapest.
Okay, one of the cheapest.
Because there always were Russia and Belarus with the cheapest, of course.
Belarus.
Yes.
But we don't count that as Europe.
Do we count ourselves as Europe? Hopefully, yes. We'll come to this
if we're going
in a second.
speaking about values, for sure.
And right now, so when the war started, the fuel price increased twice. So right now it's very hard to buy. It's a big deficit. We lack it, as all our plants were destroyed. Our big reservoirs and places of storage were destroyed.
Happy.
She wants one more.
We have not that much time left before she has.
Yes. So yeah, this is the price the world pay. But what can we do?
But our price is still the biggest.
Our soldiers die, our people die, children die, you know.
And each day you think if you will still live tomorrow, because it's not only war about soldiers, they kill innocent people. It's their war style.
And the last thing I probably want to tell is about the European Union candidacy that next week is going to be very important for us, because European Council will consider whether Ukraine can be a candidate to enter European Union. As we submitted our application a few months ago, and this week European the Commission from European Association, or I don't or Parliament, don't remember the name, so they gave a green light for this candidacy, and next week all the leaders from European countries will meet together for a council.
She behaves bad everywhere.
But just don't touch her. It's her mood, it's okay. So
she wants one more treat.
We keep finger crossed. It's very important for us to be a candidate. Not only because in some time we can be a member of the European family, but also that given this candidacy, they will have a list of demands, what needs to be changed, what reforms should pass. So this is going to be, anyway, much better for our people, because we will be guided on the road to better life, better social and economical values, less corruption, less oligarchy. So it's gonna be much better. So we hope it's gonna happen.
And it's very important historically, because this will make Ukraine closer to Europe and more far away from Russia, which Ukraine always wanted. So fingers crossed. And ask your politicians please to vote for Ukraine if you can. Okay, Chapati is funny like Alda. She loves her treats. Yes, but that would be the second one would be too much, because it's too huge, and like normal dog should eat that 1 hour, but Chapati that's in.
And it's gonna be, if she eats more, it's gonna be bad for her stomach. Yeah. Because it's like not the food she eats every day, right? And yes, we also will tell you shortly about the food we bought a few days ago. Chapati tried it, and it seems she likes it. It's salmon.
Salmon
based. So probably we'll continue with that food, as our previous brand is not available.
Yes, so unfortunately this type of food has worse quality than we used to feed Chapati, but we now have only those options which are available in Ukraine, and this is like quite a nice option. So yes.
I'll be here. Well, Chapati is sitting on my place.
Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being with us each Sunday. I guess we will land, because Chapati is getting crazy again.
Hopefully it's gonna pass. Probably it's because of the cycle she has right now, as she was in the heat a few months ago. So all these emotions, they have the reason.
this might bring a question why Chapati is not neutralized, but some of you might know that we lost our previous dog because of this surgery on making her neutralized, and it was such a big trauma for us that now we are way too
just
afraid.
nightmare for us.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
you know, when you understand logically that 99% or even more
Of dogs, they will run in a day after this kind of surgery, but we
when you
had,
had the trauma,
yeah,
it's not easy to be healed, especially when you love your animal as much as we do and consider her as our child. So yes,
yes. Thank you so much. Now we will
need to
calm
leave
her
that.
down.
Yes, we'll take care of her. She's gonna be good in a moment. So thank you very much. See you.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you for being with us.